anyone's out there writing a book or thinking about a story idea or you have a work project, something that's going on in your life that you need to overcome, find that motivation.
Hello and welcome to CallumConnects Micro-Podcast. Our guest today is Jackie Haley, award-winning author and founder of Dream to Author. Jackie Haley talks about her journey and the lessons learned on her way to success.
So when I first started writing, I really didn't have any intention in writing and publishing a book. I was just doing it for fun. I needed that outlet, just an escape, and I started with a character. And I started, okay, what does this character look like? What are his personality traits? What is he challenged with? What is he facing? What's something that would really be an obstacle that he needs to overcome? And from that, this story evolved. And I truly enjoyed that process because as I was developing the character, the scenes started to unfold and I was able to really create this fun story just for me. And 5 pages turned into 25 pages, turned into 147 pages very quickly. At that time, I had a dear friend that was diagnosed with terminal cancer. Her and I both had children that are 4 months apart. So it was hitting home for me. And I wanted to do something for her. So I decided to dedicate that book to her. And name the main character after her. It was kind of my way to just show her my appreciation for her friendship. That's where I found my motivation. And if anyone's out there writing a book or thinking about a story idea or you have a work project, something that's going on in your life that you need to overcome, find that motivation. Find the determination, make the commitment to do that. Now, when I did this, I know I had some challenges. I knew nothing about writing a book. I knew no one that was in the industry to help, and I was a nobody. So I started from the very beginning, and I knew I needed the help. So I hired an editor, and she just tore my first manuscript apart. It was a hard thing to see because then I had that insecurity. Well, is this even worth telling? But I knew I had a good story. So I just got to work and I took one chapter at a time and I fixed it. At the end, and when I got done with that editing project, I was not only offered a publishing contract, but I was endorsed by the largest newspaper in my state. And I got a following to write the sequel. People were asking what's happening next. So I had the sequel released in 2017. Now, after that, I was approached by a family to write a story about the family, the wife that passed from ovarian cancer. But before she did, she wrote a letter, gave it to a friend. She said, when my husband finds a new wife to take care of our 4 boys, please send us into the radio station Christmas Wish program. So 2 years after she passed, David goes into the radio station, hears the words of his late wife for the first time. It was a moving story, and I was very humbled to be able to write that story. From there, I have had national endorsements for that book and TV interviews. I've been on NBC, CBS, and I've traveled the country representing my books. This is where you start to see these things come to life. But I would not have gotten there if I wouldn't have taken just breaking down my tasks chapter by chapter, fixing what I need to, addressing each obstacle that I had, and finding somebody. So if there are any takeaways that I could offer you, whether it's in life you're having a struggle, or if you're writing a story, or if you have a story idea but you just don't know how to get started. Number 1, find your motivation. Commit to it. Try it out. Otherwise, you're going to be thinking about it the rest of your life. Just start writing. Just start writing your story. Just start with the first task of that obstacle in your life. And also get the help you need, okay? Find the help you need, and you can be an author.
If you enjoyed this podcast and would like to find more inspiring information about entrepreneurs around the world doing incredible things, make your way to enterprisezone.cc.